Hello traders, very good afternoon. Today is the 6th of December 2019. Current time is 4:20 p.m. IST, and this is episode 47 for the post-market analysis by Tradeducation. And before I share today's analysis, let me just give you a walkthrough to the quick disclaimer that trading involves substantial risk and is not suitable for everyone. Also, whatever information I'm sharing is for trade is for educational purposes and cannot be used for any trade related activity. So with that, let me just quickly, just a second. Yeah, let me just quickly, let's see how the auction developed today. And let me just quickly start sharing my screen. And first, let me, quickly go through the daily chart analysis. So what has happened is we have an all-time high form, okay, and right now we are seeing continuation to the downside, okay. And yesterday was more like a test, so basically it was a test by the smart money to shake out the weak sellers. So it was just a test, about this. And then today we are seeing, continuation to the downside. So from the daily chart perspective, what we can understand is the currently the selling is strong, and we have reached the all-time high, and now it is trying to find support. So immediate support will be around 11,900 and 11,800 levels, okay. And after that I'm expecting 11,500. So these are the levels where buyers will again start stepping in, and let's see which side wins the battle. So let me just quickly go to the market profile chart, and let's see what happened, or how the auction developed. So some of the reference areas which I was looking, or carrying forward is the yesterday's high, yesterday's close, yesterday's low, and basically this G2 low. Okay, the reason why I was looking at this G2 low is, if you see, yesterday's close was a bearish close. So it was around it was below the value area low. Also, it was below the point of control. So today what happened is, so this is today's open, and it tried. So it was basically, the auction today was in with very low confidence. And what has happened is, it happened within yesterday's range and yesterday's value area, indicating that there will be no change, but it was getting rejected at the POC, at yesterday's point of control. Okay, so this would be a good trade location to go for a short, keeping your stop loss at yesterday's close. Okay, so that is what I was going through my mind. So my actual reference area was yesterday's lows, how the auction is getting developed. So what has happened is, we had a quick rejection around the lows. Once this rejection happened, this is where I was planning to enter for a short trade. So this was again a retest. And I actually was planning to enter the short trade, but I was not able to do it. The reason is my terminal software. I have now two internet connection. One is of U broadband and second is of Geo. So both of them were clashing on my Wi-Fi. So the internet was coming and going. Plus, it really corrupted the data of my trading terminal. So I was not able to take this trade. My charts were perfectly working fine, but I was not able to put in any orders, punch in any orders through the trader terminal. Okay, so so then I just missed this, and I was just seeing, and this was a pretty good move, and my actually target was to hit the G2 low. So this was a good target. This would have been, I would say, how many points? Let me just get the ruler. A good 48 point scalp, in Nifty. So, anyways, there's always another day. Today is not my day. Anyways, this week is not my week because I was traveling. I came back yesterday, and today I was thinking that I'll take a trade, but this week, I was not able to take any trades. So, if you do check my daily trade journal and my daily experiment of 1%, you will see that right now both the linear growth and the what is the actual revenue, or the actual profitability, there's a big gap, and the gap is getting wider. So yeah, that's fine. So let's see if I'll start trading again from Monday onwards. And trading is it's always going to be there. It's not that markets are not going to going to crash, or they are going to shut down tomorrow itself. So today again, what I'm seeing is we are having a bearish close, and couple of stops are getting built around today's high and yesterday's high. Okay, so Monday I'm expecting whether we are seeing furthermore continuation to the downside and reaching 11,900 and 11,800 levels. Okay, so that is what I'm anticipating or expecting from the auction development process on the Nifty. Now let me quickly jump to the Bank Nifty chart. And in the Bank Nifty, from the daily chart, what I'm seeing is yesterday an all-time high was formed, and today we are seeing continuation. And tomorrow, or Monday onwards, I'll be seeing furthermore continuation with the first target of clearing this week lows, which is around 31,000. And then we'll be seeing some buyers stepping in. So a lot of swing lows are there. So these are the levels where buyers will be present, and I'll be looking closely what is happening at all these levels. Okay, so this is from the daily chart perspective. Now let me quickly jump to the market profile chart. So from the market profile chart, what I'm seeing is, so yesterday's high and yesterday's close, low, and depot, everything was so today's depot was, everything was clustered around the yesterday's area. Okay, indicating high seller confidence. So what happened is, this is today's open in Bank Nifty, and immediately it saw rejection around the point of control. Okay, so that will be a good trade location. Going for a short, keeping your target or keeping your stop loss above yesterday's point of control. And then my immediately reference shifted towards the yesterday's low. Okay, I was also looking at the G2 low. So this is a G2 low from the I think a week back, more than a week back. So this was a reference which I was trailing, and second reference was the day before yesterday's low. Okay, so this is nothing but a stop hunting activity which you are seeing. So today the auction was one time framing down, and again around yesterday's low. Okay, so this is yesterday's low. So this was nothing but again a pullback, wherein this would be a good trade location to target the G2 lows. Okay, so this was the one trade location. This was the second good trade location. This was the first trade location. So what you could have done is, you could have bought or sold two lots, exiting one lot at yesterday's low, and then the second lot at either at the day before yesterday's low or at the G2 low. Okay, so you could have really made good money today. And today it looks more like a trend day. So after reaching the all-time high, we are just seeing continuation. So we need to see continuation to the downside. And there are again a couple of references on the downside at 31,000 level, 31,900, 31,100. Okay, so let's see how whether we are seeing continuation, or whether we are seeing any balancing activity. So the reference areas which I'll be carrying forward will be today's low, today's depot, and today's close in Bank Nifty is also bearish. So Monday I'll be expecting more downfall, or I'll be expecting the price should open outside the today's range, or especially the today's low. If it happens, then that will be a good opportunity to go short, targeting this G2 low field option sell. So now let's quickly jump to Reliance and see what's happening in Reliance. So in Reliance again, we are seeing a balancing activity, sort of balancing activity, and there are a couple of stocks which are built. So again, G2 low, I'll be again looking, and this is today's balance. So we are seeing a balance. Okay, more of a balance. We also have a prominent point of control. Here we also had a peacock rejection. So auction is slowly, so once it reaches the high, now the auction is slowly, trying to balance, and slowly move down, and then it will try to fill in this gap. So this is what I'm expecting in the Reliance. Nothing much is happening in Reliance. It's just buy low, sell high, buy low. That's a sort of activities going on. Okay, so with that, let me just quickly jump to crude oil. And in crude oil, from the daily chart, what I'm seeing is, we are just in a trend, sort of a trend. This is a channel, and we are just this is sort of a trend. And this is nothing but because of the inventory which came out. And let me just jump to the market profile chart and see what's happening in the overnight session and in the US session. So yesterday's US session, what I am seeing is it's sort of a balance. Let me just open up the marker. So it's a balance which is forming around the highs. Okay, and today we are seeing a double distribution which is forming around the lower area or lower part of the balance. Okay, so not a good sign. So my immediate reference shifts to the balance low, the US session balance low, US session balance high, and the point of control. Okay, so auction is neither reaching the lows, it's neither reaching the point of control, it's neither reaching. So it's more like, it's in a no trade zone. So I'm not getting confident at all in terms of crude. So there's no good trade locations which I'm seeing. Let me just see. So yeah, this was rejected at the halfback. Okay, so this is a one weaker reference, which is seen here. So this high, this is a weaker high, okay, because it is at yesterday's halfback level. So I think one good opportunity is keep your stop loss at here, go for a long, targeting this high, and or targeting the point of control, okay, or this HVN. So there are three levels which you can set as your target, and the fourth level is again the US session high. So currently the inventory is, there the value is the overall the auction is developing higher, but it is in the lower part of the US session. So not much confidence is seen. The currently the overnight session is developing with low confidence, so not much good sign. So I'll be just waiting for the US session to open and see, if I'm able to find any good trade location. So with that, I would just like to end this today's session. It was a quick short session. I think more than 10 minutes, around 12 minutes, and would request you to please do like, subscribe, and press the bell icon if you are not subscribed to my channel, and also do join my Telegram channel. So today I was not able to post anything because I was caught up with my work. I finally was able to free some bandwidth, so maybe from Monday onwards, I'll again restart my process of sharing the daily analysis on offline market. So with that, let me just quickly end today's session and have a great weekend. And let's again catch up on Monday and see how the auction develops. Great. Bye for now, and thanks. Bye.